A major construction project for Maryland's highest court was approved during one of the most politically charged moments currently in state politics, a fight over redrawing congressional maps.
Tonight, Spotlight on Maryland's Tessa Bentolin is examining its timing, independence, and perception.
As Governor Wes Moore continues his push for congressional district maps to be redrawn ahead of the midterm elections, he approved a $147 million construction contract that would replace the current Maryland Supreme Court building from 1972. Supreme Court justices are often called on to rule in map challenges. The construction project was greenlit on December 17th by the Board of Public Works, the same board Governor Wes Moore sits on. The timing is now drawing scrutiny and prompting an explanation from the Moore administration. Earlier this month, during an appearance on MS Now, the governor made comments that he was working with judges on redistricting.
The entire process, we have been working with lawyers and also judges.
Moore's office later walked back that statement, telling the Baltimore Sun the governor was referencing retired judges, but would not say who. Republican Delegate Lauren Arikin says lack of clarity is troubling.
If it was retired judges, I'd love to know who. I think the public, for transparency, should know who he spoke to about that issue, because we have a right to know that the process, the judicial process, is intact and has not been compromised by a breach in the separation of powers.
Ahead of this story airing, Spotlight on Maryland asked Moore's office how he ensures his role on the Board of Public Works remains separate from unrelated policy matters. We were told the governor has the utmost respect for the independence of Maryland's courts and has not discussed redistricting with any current members of the judiciary. There is no connection between the capital project and redistricting. This project predates Governor Moore's administration, has been in development for years, and has been funded through multiple state budgets across administrations. The Maryland judiciary does tell Spotlight a similar message. No sitting Supreme Court justices have had any communications with Moore or his staff about redistricting. Even without direct contact, Arikin says maintaining clear boundaries is essential, especially given what's at stake.
$147 million building, 200,000 square feet, right at the time when those very folks are going to be the ones that could potentially be deciding on the legality of these redistricting maps. I think the timing is extremely questionable.
I'm not sure there are any specific ethical dilemmas.
Law professor Mark Graber with UMB's King Carey Law School has a different perspective.
Because it's going to turn out that every year, or most years, there are going to be important issues before the Maryland Supreme Court that the governor is really hoping for a favorable decision.
Spotlight on Maryland has filed a records request asking for any and all communications between Moore and Supreme Court judges. Tessa Bentolin, Spotlight on Maryland.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.